Hi everyone, this is a video review of wood scented wax melts. This is actually a three-part series since I have so many different scents. I'm going to do 3 different videos for kind of different sub-scents, if you will. This video is going to be sweet, woodsy scents, like vanilla woods type scents and patchouli. The next video will be smoky scents like embers, ash, those that have kind of a smoky wood note. And then the last video will be miscellaneous wood scents that really don't fit into like the sweet wood or the smoky wood category. So this video is for sweet woodsy scents like vanilla woods type scents. You can see here I have 22, am I counting right? I think 22 different wax melts. Most of them are still available, some are not. I don't know which ones are not available, but so let's get started. The first one that we have is, well, I'll go through each one quickly. First one is Sensational's Autumn Hayride, and then we have Sonoma Autumn Breeze, Sensational's Beechwood, Nicole's Home Accents Calming Patchouli. Nicole's Home Accents are only available at A.C. Moore arts and crafts stores on the east coast of the country. The next one is Sensational's Camelot. Again, Nicole's Home Accents Cinnamon and Pepperwood. Sensational's Coal. Ambiessence Cozy Fireplace. This is actually relatively new. This just came out about 2 months ago. I found this at Bed Bath & Beyond. Sensational's Desert Suede. I bought this on the sensationals.com website. Better Homes and Gardens Exotic Amber Woods. Better Homes and Gardens melts are available at Walmart. Sensational's Grandpa's Workshop, which is crushed cardamom and tobacco and cedar. Nicole's Home Accents Harvest Maize. Sensational's Lone Star. Sensational's Wood Noir. Sensational's Fusion Patchouli Woods. Better Homes and Gardens Pure White Woods. Sensational's Santa's Workshop. Sensational's Vanilla Woods. This is my all-time favorite. This is the one that actually got me started with wax melts. It's a classic scent. Very, very nice. Sensational's Watermelon Peppercorn. I know this is an odd place for this scent, but I'll explain why later. Woodwick White Oak. I got that at Kohl's. And Sensational's White Oak and Sensational's White Sandalwood. This White Sandalwood is relatively new. This came out about, I guess about 2 or 3 months ago. So I will go through each scent and describe the scent in detail. I should note that a lot of these smell very similar. Some of them are actually dupes for each other. Some of them are, the exact same scent. A lot of them are the same scent with maybe just one tiny note that might be a little bit different. But a lot of these are very similar. Autumn Hayride is one that's very similar to a lot of these other scents. Autumn Hayride smells like vanilla woods. It's that sweet vanilla type, very woodsy scent. It almost smells like pencil shavings type wood, like a raw wood, but then there's a sweetness added, and it's kind of vanilla-y, but of course not a bakery scent. Autumn Hayride is, like I said, very similar to vanilla woods. I think it might have a very, very slight smoky undertone, perhaps, that differentiates it just a little bit from vanilla woods. But it's also very similar to Camelot, to Lone Star to Pure White Woods. All those scents are very similar. Next one we have is Sonoma Autumn Breeze, and this one almost has a kind of a, almost like a tobacco, a sweet tobacco type scent. That's a good one. You can see I used one, I just don't remember what it smelled like. But it's almost like a sweet tobacco scent. Beechwood is, I believe it's the same scent as the new white sandalwood. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to check right now. This is, it's a sweet, almost a soapy kind of a wood. Well, that's kind of what sandalwood is. Sandalwood is a sweet, soapy, almost a milky scent with a hint of wood. And that's what this is, although I think this is a little bit sweeter than regular sandalwood. It's very, very nice, almost a little bit perfumey. I love this scent. Beechwood is one of my favorites. And I'm going to check out white sandalwood, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. It smells very similar. It might not... White sandalwood might not be quite as sweet as beechwood. It's a very similar scent. I'm not sure if it's exact, but it's very, very close. Calming patchouli. Of course, patchouli is a sweet kind of a... I don't want to say herbal. It's a... I can't even describe it. It's really, really good. It's sweet with a... Very, very sweet with a hint of wood. Now, this patchouli scent is actually has a little bit of a kind of a yummy smell. I don't want to say bakery, but it just smells delicious. It's kind of vanilla with wood, and there's something else in there. It's really, really good. Camelot, as I mentioned, very similar to the Pure White Woods and the Lone Star and the Vanilla Woods. It's a very classy, subtle wood scent with a hint of sweetness. I don't think it's as sweet as Vanilla Woods, and it doesn't have that slight smokiness of Autumn Hayride, but it's very similar. Cinnamon and Pepperwood does have, this actually smells like cloves, which is, I'm not certain why I even have this in the Woodsy Scents, but this definitely has a, well, yeah, it is woodsy. It definitely has a woodsy note and cloves. Cinnamon, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. I would say very strong on the cloves. And woods, and actually, you know what? It does have a little bit of a peppercorn smell. So I would say that, yeah, that description is correct. Cinnamon and pepperwood, cloves, peppery, woodsy scent. This is a very, very good one. Nicole's home accents are awesome. Coal is kind of unique. It does smell a lot like Vanilla Woods, but there's something else in there. Maybe a slight hint of kind of like men's cologne, just slightly. It's almost like a woodsy men's cologne, but it's more woodsy than cologne-y, which is why I have it in the Sweet Woods section. Ambiessence Cozy Fireplace. This is more sweet than it is smoky. And this also has a clove scent. I wonder if this is the same as Autumn here. No, this is it's kind of unique. It's definitely cloves. Cloves and sweet wood and a very slight smokiness. But very strong on the cloves, no cinnamon, very nice scent. Desert Suede, as I mentioned, this one is very, oh, I did not mention that. This one is very similar to Santa's Workshop, which is down here. In fact, it might be the same scent. I think it's even the same color. This is almost smells like sweet tobacco, Sweet tobacco, maybe a hint of cloves, possibly. I don't want to say leather, but maybe. A little bit of wood in there. A little bit of a cologne scent. Yeah, this definitely has a cologne, cloves, woods, tobacco, maybe a hint of leather. It's very, very nice. And if we check out Santa's Workshop, is it the same? No, gosh, that's totally different. I don't know why I assumed they were the same. No, so Desert Suede is, wow, that's a really nice scent. Very, very nice. Exotic Amber Woods. This one came out, I believe, in August, this past August. And this one is totally unique. This is not like any of the other scents here. It's definitely a fall scent, but it's not a spicy scent. There's no cinnamon, there's nothing like that. It's definitely a sweet, woodsy scent. But there's something else in there. It's almost got like a bite to it. I don't know what that other note is that I'm smelling, but it really smells... It's not citrus. There's some other note in there. I can't put my fingers on it, but it's really interesting. Gosh. Yeah, it almost has a little bit of a bite, almost a little bit of a cologne. Very, very nice. Grandpa's Workshop, there's two sides to this, crushed cardamom and tobacco and cedar. I'm actually focusing on the tobacco and cedar side because it smells like, well, tobacco and cedar. It's pretty much what it smells like. Tobacco and actually, the tobacco and cedar from Grandpa's Workshop, I believe, is the same as Desert Suede. It's even the same color. I think it might be the same scent. Pretty sure. It smells very similar. And of course, the other side is crushed cardamom, which is not a woodsy scent. It's a very unusual, kind of a spicy, kind of a I don't know what that savory type of scent. Can't even figure out what that is. I've had this for a long time, so sometimes when you have the wax for a while, it gets very light on cold sniff. But with Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens, when it melts, it'll bring that scent out. So yeah, the crushed cardamom is almost like a savory type of a spicy scent. Nicole's Home Accents, Harvest Maize. This kind of smells like a pure white woods, vanilla woods. That sweet wood scent, very, very similar. It's a very common, very popular scent. So yeah, that's what that smells like. The Lone Star, same thing. This one also smells like vanilla woods. Not exactly. Well, it's very close. There might be a hint of some other note in there that I can't put my finger on, but it's very, very close. Sensationals Wood Noir. Look at that nice black wax. And this is also a sweet wood, but there's something else in there. There's something like almost like a burnt, not a smoky scent, but something, I don't know if you call it mysterious. It's kind of like a dark, earthy tone or note to it. Definitely a sweet wood with a dark, earthy note. Very nice. Although it's not the same scent as Ebony Woods. It's not the same scent as the new Ebony Woods. Ebony Woods is a totally different scent. It doesn't have any sweetness. It's more peppery. totally different scent. This Wood Noir is totally different. Very nice. Almost a little bit of almost a slight men's cologne. A lot of different notes going on in there. Sensational's Fusion Patchouli Woods smells like patchouli. In fact, it smells very similar to the Nicole's Home Accents Calming Patchouli. The Calming Patchouli Patchouli Woods has almost like a little bit of I don't want to say a bite to it, but it's different from Calming Patchouli. There's some other note in there, but it's definitely a sweet wood. It's definitely patchouli. Very nice, a little bit of I don't want to say clove, but almost smells like there's some clove in there, but I don't think there is. It's really, really nice. Better Homes and Gardens Pure White Woods. This is a classic. Again, very similar to Vanilla Woods. It's that kind of a classy, it's almost like a classy furniture store scent. Like if you walk into an upscale furniture store, this is what you might smell. It's like the combination of wood, not a smoky wood, and maybe like high-class perfume, but very subtle. It's not overly sweet. It's very, very classy. It's a very nice scent, a combination of kind of wood, well, raw wood and something sweet. Again, very, very similar to Vanilla Woods, but there's something a little bit different. Pure White Woods almost has a very, very slight bitterness to it. Very, very subtle, and I think that's the note that makes it a little bit different from Vanilla Woods. Santa's Workshop is I'm not certain why I even have this. This is really different from all these other sweet woodsy scents, but I really couldn't find another category for it. It is a sweet woodsy scent for sure. It even says Old Time Wood Shop Christmas Cookies and Santa's Pipe. Well, I don't smell any cookies. Although maybe that is the sweetness. That might be a vanilla scent that I'm smelling, but it doesn't smell like cookies. It smells like there's definitely some kind of wood in there. Tobacco for sure, and leather. That's what I'm smelling. I'm smelling leather, but it's not that kind of annoying leather note. It's very subtle, but combined with the tobacco and the vanilla, it's a really nice scent. So it actually might not be wood at all, but it does kind of smell like wood with the combination of the notes. This is one of my favorites. It's a really nice combination of scents. Vanilla Woods, of course, is the classic. This one's been around for a really long time. And it's just a classy, sweet, woodsy smell, but not sweet like... It's not sweet like sandalwood. It's almost like a furniture wood, like if you walk into a furniture store. Very, very similar to the Pure White Woods. Sensational's Watermelon Peppercorn. I put this in the sweet woodsy category because it smells like sweet wood. Does not smell like watermelon at all. And this is really different from all the other scents here. It definitely has a berry note. I'm smelling berry, but I think it's the peppercorn that smells like peppery wood. It smells like a little bit of pepper, but there's a woodsy scent in there, a woodsy note, and it's sweet because of the watermelon, or what smells like berry to me. But it definitely doesn't belong in the berry category. Or the fruity category. It's definitely not fruity enough, even though it's red. So it does have a sweet woodsy note. Woodwick White Oak. This is kind of like a Vanilla Woods type scent. Kind of a combination of Vanilla Woods and sandalwood. It's like Vanilla Woods, but not really as sweet. And there's a slight milky quality to it. A little bit of a milkiness. And yeah, it's just, there's a little bit of a different note in there. Of course, it's, you know, Woodwick. It's a different brand from Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens. But it's very, very similar to the Vanilla Woods. Vanilla Woods is sweeter. Pure White Woods, it's probably closer to Pure White Woods. Pure White Woods is not as sweet as Vanilla Woods. So I would say that Woodwick White Oak is very similar to Better Homes and Gardens Pure White Woods, with a little bit of a different note in there. Sensational's White Oak. This is different from all the scents here as well. It's almost like a Vanilla Woods with the sweet wood. There's a definite milky quality. This is more milky than White Oak. It's very, very milky, if that makes sense. It kind of smells like milk, a little bit like milk mixed with like sweet wood. It's very, very nice. I really like this one. And finally, White Sandalwood, which is the same as Beechwood. It's a sweet wood. It's not like Vanilla Woods though. Almost has a little bit of a, I don't want to say a bite to it, but there's something in there that I can't even describe the note. It's really different from other wood scents. It's not even, it is woodsy, but it's sandalwood. It doesn't have the milky sandalwood note though. It's very, very nice. Almost a little bit perfumey, I guess. So that is it for the sweet woodsy scents. The next video will be, as I said, the smoky woodsy scents, and then the third video will be just miscellaneous wood scents that don't really fit into the sweet or the smoky category. Now that I have all these open, my entire room smells like wood. It's really, really nice. So hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.